Mm, good water, I tell you that. All right, it's your good friend James Knight here, and we're here again with somebody that's very awesome, and I'll tell you why. Have you guys actually had a WordPress site where that you say, you know what, I hate, you know what, I know I need content there because every time I put new content there, then the Google Spider, you jingle the web, and the Google Spider goes over there and actually says, hey, there's something new that's on the blog. And that's basically that's happening every time that you put a new article on or a new or YouTube video, is that you want to keep on jingling that web so that you'll start getting Google to index everything, and that's what's really powerful. So basically, wouldn't you like to have something that actually, maybe some software that would actually put something on there continuously, like maybe an article or YouTube? What do you think, Kristie?
Yeah, one of my first websites was how to potty train a Yorkie. I spent a lot of time writing articles for that site, and if I had had just a plugin, it's called, and it's like this really simple little thing that you just download, and it goes to all these dog sites with keywords. I could put in how to potty train a Yorkie, and boom, boom, bang, all of a sudden, all this content rushes in, and man, I make money, but I worked a lot harder than I had to. And if I had known about something that we're going to show you, it's like a little secret ninja thing. It's unbelievable how much time it'll save you. And this guy that we're going to show you, we're really excited to have him today because he's going to show you, he's got sites in gaming and fitness, and he's making a couple $100s a month from these niche sites. And I mean, if you want a lazy way to do this, and I know you're not lazy because most people work full-time and come home, but we're going to introduce Seth Bias to you. He's going to tell us this ninja trick. Hey, Seth.
How you doing? How you guys doing?
Hey, Seth, how's it going? I'm
Going
telling
good.
you, so your niche is where you're going is like after gaming. I mean, I know there's a lot of money in the gaming niche because I was in there too. I mean, I think it was Mafia Wars back then when I was slamming out around $400 to $600 every week because of what I was doing. Because you know how I was getting a lot of traffic there, everybody, was that I put 12 articles on a WordPress site, and it was like slinging. I mean, tons of traffic there. But I would have to actually write these. I think what was the key? Like, I think you have to write at least 300 words if I remember, and then you have to put, where it's from and everything. And you know how many hours I spent really to actually get that kind of traffic and write those articles? I mean, I know you came up with a phenomenal method to actually make this easier for somebody like me who doesn't want to do all that but still wants to make $400 to $600 on my Mafia Wars site.
Oh yeah, definitely. I choose gaming niche because I'm very passionate about it. I always tell people to choose a niche that you're passionate about because when you work on it, it's kind of like not work, So I built a plugin to be able to pull all the content that I need from the games like Mafia Wars or whatever and put it on my site so I don't have to sit there and, write for hours or have my VA, do article writing for me. Because sometimes VAs are take late or they disappear on you and you're spending money and you're like, where did you guys go? So basically I made this thing just for myself, and I'm sharing it with people now so they can bring the articles to their own site and be able to have more traffic to them.
That's like a godsend. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, Kristie, what do you think? I mean, I mean, you used to be a teacher, so you probably don't mind writing, but you know what? I just don't care for writing. I mean, I'd rather talk on video. You know what I'm saying? I mean, would this help you out immensely, really, because you have a lot of blogs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, my head's spinning. If I'd had this a long time ago, I would have had a lot more sites, a lot more money, because ClickBank products are awesome to plug into, real-life content. So, Seth, tell us, exactly what is a plugin, how does it work, and how do you download it to your site?
Well, basically, a plugin is for your WordPress blog, and what you do is you go to the plugins in the tool section, and then say add new, and then you upload it through choosing on the desktop, and you push go, and there it is. It's already downloaded. It's very simple, not hard at all. That's very easy to install. It's about like a 3-step process.
Yeah, you can do it like in a minute, like 2 minutes. It's like flat out done. It's like it's very simple. And even somebody that's non-techie like me can actually do this myself. I'm gonna tell you, it's that simple. So you're gonna love this. Seth, can you actually demonstrate it? Because I know I mean, I love how powerful and how easy it is. It's like pretty much on automation, really. So you could be submitting blogs to your site while you're sleeping. Am I right?
Oh, definitely. You can have months worth of content just like pretty much a snap of the finger.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
let me push the button here and show my screen, and I'll show you guys how it's done.
All right,
Awesome.
we want to see it.
Okay, tell me when you can see my site here. And
Everybody click Seth so that our audience can see this.
Yep, we see
tell me
it.
when you guys can see me. I'll start doing the demonstration here.
Okay, I can see it, and Kristie can see it also.
Okay, great. Basically, with this plugin, one, if you already have a VA writing you articles, or say you have 100 articles that you have laying around your desktop, believe me, I used to do it all the time and not having them out there. You can click here to choose file and select those articles, and it'll automatically upload to your website. Okay? If you don't have articles and you don't spend any money on it, it's okay. You want to scrape articles from the web, say paleo diet. That's one of the niches that I'm in. From there, all you got to do is pick out what date you want it to start, like the 5th or any time of the day. You can pick the category for SEO purposes. I'll just put uncategorized for right now, for example, and then what type of day you want it to be to post. Now, if you don't want to do the scrape articles by keyword, and say you have a Mafia Wars site, like a news site, you can take their RSS feed here with a link and put it here, and also take the content from their site as well. What all you got to do is push Start Content Conspiracy, and once it's done, go to all your posts, and you're going to see paleo desserts, cave lions, paleo dessert recipes, recipes for paleo meals. Like, it's going to pull all these posts right here, over 36 items in less than like 2 seconds. It's going to pull onto your website.
Cool. I love that.
I tell you, it's like a magic trick. I mean, we should actually name this the magician's secret here. You know, really, I tell you, it's awesome.
Back to my face.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good?
Yes, Seth. Okay, so somebody's looking at this. They're going to ask, yeah, we see you. How do you make money from this?
Basically, what you do is you find like a niche blog or a keyword that you like for instance, like James says, Mafia Wars, okay? You get a Mafia Wars domain or however you want to do it, and then you take the scraper from the keyword and type in Mafia Wars. It's going to scrape articles from the web and put it onto your site, okay? And basically with curation, you got to have a link back to the site, so if the other site approves those kind of link back, that's an extra backlink to your site. And then you kind of put your own little twist to things, and then put it out there to the world, and everyone's going to see it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Do you have to put credit on the bottom? Because I remember when I used to do that a long time ago, you'd have to, but I had to do it by hand now, but you had to give credit back, and then Google's cool with that. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That's cool. So it's basically you can get credit for something as long as you. What do they call that back then? You know, Kristie, because you used to be a teacher. As long as you give a credit back to what's due.
Oh, you're talking about when you make a bibliography, references, or?
Yeah, references or something like that. Where that, hey, as long as you, because you're like, if I was in your class, and actually I was taking a little article or a part of it, right? As long as I give credit towards that article where it came from, let's say Sigmund Freud, I'm cool with that. Am I right?
Yeah, another thing, cited works or citations. Yeah, it's all the same.
Exactly, and Google just loves it. You know what's cool about it is I'm going to tell you how this really works and the magic of this. I used to take where I used to create, like you can use Seth's software. You take the articles for the first 2 top websites that are in Google, and then you kind of give them the the curation where that you citation for it and everything. For some reason, Google just gives you that love, and you would just, it's like you're almost piggybacking on those first top 2 websites. Have you heard of that before, Seth?
Oh yeah, definitely. Having the backlinks from the top 2 websites is going to give you really good link juice to your site, and using the curation, it makes it even easier because you're basically taking their sources, putting your own little spin to it, and saying, "Here you go, Google, take it."
Exactly. I've seen myself actually pop up within 24 hours on first page of Google just with that simple little method. I mean, I love this. I love the plugin. And then how actually can you actually set this for 7 days apart, or how say I'm going on vacation to the Cayman Islands. How far can I set this?
You can set it
I'm submitting articles while I'm actually sitting on the beach.
You can post as many articles as you want. You can post up to 40 articles a day, and you can post as far out as 2020 if you need to.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Oh.
cool.
Have
I
something
love that.
really autopilot just going on while you're on vacation or however you want to do it.
That's cool. You know what? I mean, because I'm planning to go into Greece with my wife, and we're gonna just sit back, and I'm just gonna sit it and be making money while I'm sitting in Greece. I'm telling you, that is so cool. I mean, because I was worried about my business when I'm gone, so I'm thinking, yeah, you don't have to worry about it now, right, Kristie?
Yeah, I mean that's what's so awesome about a WordPress site is that when you have a plugin like Seth, you can just plan to drip feed that content for months, and he said years. I mean, that is just so it's a good tool to know that really it does work while you sleep. I mean, really, it does. It's doing the work for you while you sleep. So, I mean, if you have a WordPress site, you need to get this plugin.
How many simple steps does it take to actually do the method?
It takes typing in the keyword that you want, like say Mafia Wars, scheduling what day you want it to start, how many posts per day, and then pushing the button. That's as
Wow,
simple
4
as it can
steps.
be. Yeah, 4 steps.
4 steps. That is like I'm like, can you guys do that? You type the what your Mafia Wars. Can you type that? How many days had you scheduled? I mean, that is like simple. I think that I could have done that before I even knew anything about internet marketing. I love how simple it really is to use. And for anybody that's non-techie like me, I'm telling you, this is easy to use. But you can also making money on autopilot, where that when somebody comes to your blog, when they maybe read an article about Mafia Wars, and what they'll do is they'll see all these awesome ClickBank offers, or they'll see AdSense, or whatever you're promoting. And I'm going to tell you, it's like money in the bank, and you're going to be making money while you're sleeping. It's beautiful. So it's like, how can you not really just say, thank you, Seth, for bringing this to us, because you just put my business on autopilot. Right, Kristie?
Thank you, Seth. Yes, I was thinking too with the way it pulls in the content with your example. It's long tail keywords. So you got all these hundreds of long tail keywords that are being spidered by Google over a long period of time. So if you don't know it, every post is a potential sale for you, because the more you have, the more potential you have to make sales with each of those posts. Okay, so Seth, tell us about what's the name of your plugin, how can we get it, and how long is it available, and how much is it?
Okay, Content Conspiracy is available on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Basically, you just got to listen to Kristie and James. However they want to get you there, they'll get you there. I promise that you're in good hands. $17.
All right, $17 on Monday. So pick it up. You have a WordPress site. You want it to grow. It's like a seed. You can just really grow your website with Seth. I mean, he's making it so easy for you. All you got to do is go 1, 2, 3, activate, boom. There's your content. Right, James?
I love it. I told you before, you're putting your business on autopilot. I mean, how easy is that? I mean, you just sit back and, like I said before, if I'm going up to Greece or going to Cayman Islands, you're going on a cruise, say week cruise, your business is still going on, and you can actually probably use your phone like this, and you see all the money hitting your PayPal account. So I know this is a big butt phone, but you know what? When you start getting you say, oh, geez, I just want to see if, or you want to play word search or whatever, or one of these games, it makes it a lot easier. Because remember back in the good old days, how much easier it was when you played Galaga. I don't know if you guys remember Galaga, but that's a cool game. I know some of the people actually remember that, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. We're too young.
But actually, you probably can actually. I was wondering, maybe you can actually do the business on your phone like this too, because you just actually schedule out your how you want it, and say, hey, I can run my business while I'm in Greece like this.
Actually, the plugin is mobile compatible.
Is it mobile compatible?
Go right through your WordPress blog on your phone.
Cool.
Say, hey, I want to do a new blog today while I'm in Greece. On the beach or whatever, and hey, here you go, new blog done.
That's phenomenal. I mean, can you picture this? We're sitting at the beach, Kristie, us, and Seth, and we're just chilling, and I said, no, I'm going to actually schedule, because we're going to stay here for another 2 weeks. Let me schedule my blog out. And I said, okay, I'm done with my job for the next 2 weeks. I mean, beautiful, I tell you, awesome. So, Kristie, 2 thumbs up?
Oh, 2 thumbs up. Quality plugin, must have. Must have. And I'm going to give the quote of the day. Here, Henry David Thoreau. If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put foundations under them. To put a foundation under your WordPress blog, get Seth's plugin. Thanks,
Cool.
Seth, for being with us.
What about those daisies? I see some daisies right behind your ear and everything. What is that? Are those pillows or?
They're pillows. Those are daisy pillows. Wait a minute. I'll show it to you.
One thing while she's going, a super ninja trick just for you guys, because I love you. The plugin actually has a backdated SEO. You can postmark, so like you can do 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
So the older the posts, the more Google's going to say, oh, this is a contented post because it's older, has authority. So you can actually do that with the plugin as well. I'm just sharing that with you guys because I like you guys.
I totally appreciate it. I mean, that's a golden nugget there, and I'm telling you. One last thing. Kristie, can you put that daisy right beside your head? I just want to see what it looks like. Like you're from Hawaii. No. Put it up a little higher like they do it like in Hawaii.
Island in Greece.
That looks really cool. Too bad I don't have my jing going on right now.
I'm ready to go on a cruise. Let's go on a cruise.
I tell you, good gamble, and make some money in our gamble. You know what? I better stay away from the gambling because I dropped a lot of money there. I probably built a few of those hotels in Las Vegas. All right, Seth, I totally appreciate it. This is a great piece of software. I mean, kidding along, really. I'm telling you, if you get it, you're going to make your life a lot easier. And you know what? All you have to do is just set it up and forget it. Set it and forget it. And you know what? The whole thing about this is that you're going to need this because it's not going to be available forever. It's one of these things that are tools that are going to take your business to the next level. So, Seth, if anybody's like laying on the fence or wondering if I should go for it, what would you say?
For leaning on the fence about the plugin?
Yeah, and say, hey, you know what? Should I get this, or is this going to be available later, or is this,
It's only going to be available for 7 days, and then it's going to be done. It's not going to come back. So 7 days, that's it.
That tells me right there. Is there a guarantee or anything, or?
Oh yeah, we got a 30-day guarantee. So if you don't like it or you don't think it's good enough for you, you just call me up, say, hey Beast, hey Seth, this doesn't work for me. Whatever you want to say, and I'll say, here you go. Here's your refund. You have a great day.
You know what? It's a win-win situation, but I know everybody's going to love it. But I'm just telling you, he cares so much, and he knows how great this is that he just backs it up. All right, Kristie, Seth, you know what? We're actually out of here, and I'm going to tell you, 2 thumbs up. I love it. You guys got to get it. I approve it, and it's going to work like dynamite for you, and it's going to explode your earnings. So trust your instincts. If you think that you're really going to actually make some money with this, just go for it because I know you will. I mean, I already made $400 to $600 a week on my website with Mafia Wars. If I can do it and as busy as I am, so can you.
Bye, Seth.
Later on.
Be on here. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.